Hello and welcome. My name is Mirko Lawrence. Thank you very much for being here for the TruBlo demo days, where we are looking at selected projects, outcomes and learnings, good and bad, out of this funding program. And today we have two projects by the name of DaVinci from the company MOOC and ReTaled. How do you speak that? ReTaled?
ReTaled is fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, which are interesting to look at because they show the wide range of work that has been done in the entirety of the project. First one we're going to have a look at would be DaVinci. It's an acronym for Decentralized Application for Verified Interactions in Crowdsourced News Information. Then you know the complexity of what is being tackled here. Yeah, the floor is yours. You want to talk a little bit about DaVinci.
Thank you, Marco. So, first of all, thank you for the invitation, everyone. Nice to see you all here. And again, thank you for getting us into TruBlo. So I'll make a very brief presentation about the project itself, just a brief presentation of how it was born, the developments, the platform that you arrived, and some possible outcomes that we also reach within the project time frame. Okay, so I'll start sharing my screen. Perfect. So basically, in DaVinci, what we figure it out is that MOOC is a media processing company, a company that develops software and hardware for the media industry, especially for the professional media industry. And basically what we did in DaVinci was trying to get user-based content into professional media outlets, but somehow some kind of verified news content. So basically, as you can see right now on most of broadcasting channels, you see that a lot of the content that is being exhibited coming from crowdsourced materials from the end users, from social media and so on. So what we wanted to do here is kind of a platform in which you have a breaking news event like a terrorist attack, like a war, like a forest fire, imagine whatever, and have a way to quickly get the content from the citizens to the news outlets. All this supported by blockchain-based infrastructure guaranteeing the trust of the content. So basically, the key features of what you're developing here is having a way to have a collaborative news video production that can be also applied not only to news videos, but also to events like music festivals, like sports events, and so on. A way to visualize the videos and classify them from the crowdsourced material, and having a blockchain-based marketplace in which people get rightfully rewarded for the content that they produced. So basically, the main stakeholders here, the ones that we are dealing is the normal common citizens that are basically in a breaking news event or in a sports facility or like a music festival facility and so on. And we have the journalists and we have the event producers that somehow is controlling or producing the event that we want to get to the end public. So what we've built here, and this was quite harsh to achieve, is a kind of a platform, or if you want, an ecosystem that has 5 main components. One dashboard, basically allowing event producers to create the event and to manage the event itself. Another, which is a mobile application that people can use without installing it, basically a web-based application that people can stream while they are in the event, an editor that receives all the streams and basically editing online. I must say that this is a web-based editor, so it's quite easy for a broadcaster to use it anywhere. A classifier that allows people to classify the content they are seeing, and finally a marketplace where basically people exchange the content, as I said, in forms of tokens. This is coming from the dashboard so managing the event. So basically imagine that you have a music festival. I'm not talking about a news event, but for example, music festival that's happening in Porto. Here you can define a radius, for example, of 1 kilometer around the venue of the event. And then only the streaming, only people that are streaming inside this radio, inside this closed area, can really stream to the news outlet. So this is a first way of verifying the content. So basically localizing, it's a kind of proof by location. Okay? So again, the event producer can create the event, filter the event, manage the event, time, and so on. I'm not going into much detail here. We can talk about it later on. Okay. This is the web app. So it's very, very simple web app in which people can start recording at anytime that they want. It's web-based, as I said. And then when they are live, between the different users, when one is live, you get the kind of UX displaying that you're live. And actually found this is a very simple feature, but we found that it was very motivating for the people that we are using, saying that you are live. So it's a question of reputation, a question of, okay, pride, saying that my stream is being used when compared to other ones that are being streamed at the moment. This is the dashboard for the editor. So basically we receive, on the right, you have multiple thumbnails corresponding to the multiple streams. On the left, you have basically an editor that supports 4 streams at a time, and then you do basically the editing like it was like a mixing table, an editing table, a professional one working with crowdsourced material. And finally, then we have the marketplace, in which basically all the videos will fall in. They have a series of filters, like by date, by content, by price, and so on. I can assign a price to a video, and then I can basically exchange the video and download it after I bought it. Okay, this is a very simple licensing process. We didn't want to make it too complex. Within TruBlo, probably we need to further explore it when we evolve the product. And then what we've done still in TruBlo was tested in 2 pilots, in 2 real-life pilots. One was a football match in which we have citizens streaming anonymously. I have my colleague here doing the direction, and I have professional journalists also covering the event. So we have the 3 types of stakeholders: the citizens, the journalists, and the producers. Then we also were in the ECK days in Switzerland. We were invited there to demonstrate the project, and there basically we demonstrated this to the Swiss broadcaster. We've received very good feedback about it. So do real life demonstration of the platform. We also, of course, throughout TruBlo, we produced content like posters, promotion, dissemination content, the social media, website, and so on. I'm going not in too much detail about this, but a lot of communication dissemination material. And very important in terms of the exploitation of the product, we made a big investment in trying to find the or something got a repetition there, and they will act basically as project ambassadors, so as the first users of the project, and that can disseminate basically the work that's been done. So we have got someone, Stu Marshall is someone who has already got a BAFTA winner, so it's the British producer. Another British producer, which is Steve, which is former working in the BBC Science. Phil, which is basically an Academy Award winner, an Oscar winner for technical engineering, and Nathaniel, which is basically something that we want to explore as well, NGOs. So basically, he's a director from Extinction Rebellion, which is basically an NGO working pretty much to fight against climate change. And that's it. And I think if you want to have any questions, doubts, feel free. Okay? Sorry, perhaps I took a little longer, but I think it makes sense to explain it. You're mute, Mirko. Sorry about this.
No worries at all. This was very logical and clear. I'm amazed how this concept, which I know from the very beginning, has evolved into something so relatively easy to demonstrate. One can easily imagine situations where such a controlled interaction of multiple witnesses on the ground can be very, very useful and helpful to shed light on a chaotic situation. Like you showed relatively stable football games, which is interesting because it has a many perspectives as well, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true.
But I can see from a news producer perspective how this would be a breakthrough in being able to understand what you're seeing, who's sending it to you, on what basis. So congratulations to this very clear outcome.
Thank you so much. And actually, one outcome from the project was finding out that, for example, in other situations, as I mentioned, like music festivals or sports events, it's also very important in order to attract viewers to those events. So it's a kind of new experience that these viewers have. So it's not exactly only for news, but also for other types of events. Thanks a lot, Marco.
That would actually be my question. What was the biggest surprise? You named just one right now, like that there are situations beyond news where there is an interest by, say, the event organizers to say, hey, it's happening 3 days, this is day one. When do you come join us?
Yeah, exactly. It's a question. For example, we've been approached by some of music festivals in which basically what they want is not really a way to cover the festival, but more a new experience. So people go to the festival, besides enjoying the music, they want to have a kind of experience, a full day experience, if you want. And this kind of when the musicians are not on stage, like in the breaks and so on, you can use this platform to say, no, it's my stream, it's me filming. Okay, it's a kind of a raffle, a kind of a way to motivate people to create content, so the content will appear on the big screens in the music festival. So this was a big surprise from the project for us. Okay, and actually it's a very kind of profitable way of exploring the platform that we didn't figure it out at the beginning, but it opened a wide range of new, as I can say, market partners or market in terms of potential in terms of entering the market.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mirka. Just one final thing. I'd like to thank you especially to Elias, that was our mentor throughout the project. That was great. Okay. I know that he's on the call, and it was really great. Thank you for giving us all the support. It was really, really great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be happy to hear that. And the mentoring for us was quite a new experience as well. Like very interesting, very energetic. So if outcomes are like that, I think it's fun to be in such a situation of helping each other find the next step to a solution.
Definitely.
Thank you very much. Maybe we have a bit of time later for reflecting on, the good and bad of TruBlo as a project. So I would hand over to Ettore for presenting your solution, which is from an entirely different area, but well, we will hear about the benefits and complexities of that thing.
So thank you very much for having us here. I'm Ettore Tensi, and this is Luca Volandi. We are both part of the R&D area here in Omnia Group, in Omnia Service Italia. And we are very excited today to present you ReTaled. That is a new approach to enhancing, to experiencing the online shopping experience, actually. And in this age, trust is pivotal, is a kind of paramount. And the key question is, how can we trust online sellers? This is the starting point of our analysis. And we all heavily rely on reviews when we are purchasing something online. And according to our surveys, including almost 100 participants, all avid Italian online sellers, we discovered that almost everybody bases their purchases on other users' reviews, but a very little fraction of consumers produce reviews online. So there is this gap. Everybody wants updated and very trustable reviews, while almost nobody wants to write them. And this is challenging for retailers because reviews are really have a big impact on sales. We know from other statistics that they can increase the conversion rates by 120%. So it's really important for retailers to collect reviews and to expose them to their consumers. And also there are actually new European norms that are requiring for verification of the source of reviews. So, moreover, we tried during the same survey to ask to our to online purchasers what they want for solving this problem of under provisioning. And what they really want is exposure, so they want to be recognized as an expert or advanced users, and they want discounts. They want loyalty points or discounts on next orders. And we tried with this project to provide them with this kind of rewards. Our solution is a decentralized ecosystem of consumers, influencers, and retailers, where content creators are motivated through a reward strategy. Consumers are aware of the trustworthiness of the review source, and retailers can collect reviews, increase sales, and improve their customer retentions. So we use the blockchain particularly for the reputation. We measure the level of authenticity of each review source, of each authors, on the basis of proofs and wallet statistics. These proofs are many actually, and I'm going to give you a little bit of insights about the solution. Let me just put away this system. So this is the web application. We developed also a Chrome extension, but for time reason we are going to see only this one. Let me log in and connect my wallet. Okay, now I think I'm inside. Yeah, this is one of the main reasons why I hate MetaMask. Okay, here we are. So I'm logged in and my wallet is connected. As you can see here, I have a list of items. Some of them have this yellow flag, meaning that I actually purchased these items, as I can see from the history of my purchases. So I can provide only for these that are verified as sales, I can provide my reviews. Instead, for other items, for the product, I can only read the average ratings and look at all the other reviews that other user provided actually. So let's go back to the first one. This is a pasta. It's a product. I can provide my rate. I can write a description, and when I post it, you can see I earned five tokens. Actually, the platform recognizes two types of token. The first one is centralized tokens, which are mainly stored on our database. The other ones, and here the balance is 21. The other ones are decentralized tokens, which are cryptocurrencies, and I can use this function, the redeem function, to turn the centralized retailed into cryptocurrencies and exchange them with other systems. Let me just reload the platform. Okay, here we are, and I didn't. Okay, yeah, and now I have 21 decentralized retail. So if I go to the pasta, I can see my review, this one, the last one, and I can check my reputation here. Of course, my my account is really new and I didn't provide any proof of reputation, so the system didn't recognize me as a trustable user. So those are the main feature of the platform, but if you want, we can go deeper and see all the other ones. What I really wanted to show with you is also our revenue model that is based on annual subscriptions targeting retail companies, supermarket chains, and online marketplaces. We are going on also to look for the support of marketing agencies and value-added resellers in order to increase our sales network. And yeah, we were also asked to provide a little bit of feedback about the blockchain maturity and adoptions. And this is our feedback. Actually, we are facing two sides of the same coin. On one, so we have a growing market actually, because the number of blockchain wallet users in Europe is growing and is going to hit 29 million of users by 2025. But on the other hand, at least according to our analysis and our discussion with various companies, various IT managers and potential customers, we found that they are a little bit distant from using these kind of registration methods through wallet and Web 3.0 methods. So yeah, this is just our feedback, as you asked before, because yeah, the market is growing, but it's not really supported by companies, at least for our experience. And yeah, this is our intent. ReTaled would just want to change the online shopping experience and make it more transparent, trustworthy, and user-centric. So thank you very much for your time. And thank you also for all the support during the TruBlo experience, actually.